All right, welcome back to another episode of, I guess, Field Dreams Club. I'm not sure what this is, but welcome back. Today I have a special guest, I guess. I don't know how you want to go by it right now, but um, she's right here, one of my friends, I guess. But no, I just thought we would sit down and talk just about life, That's what this is about, talking about life. Obviously, I walk by faith, and I'm a follower of Jesus. But I do like speaking with people and picking their brain, different beliefs, different religions, whatever you call it. But that's why we sat here. I feel like we do have a lot in common, spiritually, or just different things in life. And I like to learn from everybody. No matter what you are, where you come from. I like to pick different things and I take them with me, in my own personal lives. But I guess we saw alpacas today.
Yeah, it was a good experience, but I feel like it's like my kind of thing, I'm into like animals or whatever the case be, so it's kind of my dream. But also, I'm gonna say my name. My name's Tanaysia.
Okay.
But yeah, I just thought it would be a good experience to see some alpacas today, because it was just like I've never encountered with them, and the cousins of llamas. I mean, not llamas, llamas. But yeah, they cousins of llamas, and I just felt like it was just gonna be a different experience. I mean, I didn't expect it to snow today, but it was kind of a nice experience just seeing them all come up and like be like, they're very aggressive to one another. Like, it was just a little good experience because I didn't realize that they were aggressive when it comes to like feeding. They like to spit at each other to like show like dominance and like, yeah, this is my food. Do not come next to me. Don't be near me. Like, this is all for me. Like, I was just like, that's just crazy. One tried to spit at me, but I was just like, don't do that, please.
It snowed today?
Yeah, and about Capitol Heights.
Oh.
It was snowing up there. That's where it was at. The farm was up there. My friend found it online, and it's like a $10 admissions on the weekends, and on the weekdays like $50. So we just decided to take the easy option, which was just the $10. So
That is, like I said, when she mentioned an alpaca, I was like, what? Like, I knew you're into animals, but I was like, alpacas. I didn't even remember there were animals. But
you didn't remember they was animals?
Yeah, I just forgot. I know like sheep, but like I don't really pay attention or whatever. But yeah, you're pretty you like animals for sure.
Yeah, I'm in school for it, so why not?
But yeah, I was like, wow, animals. You say you like lions too, right? Tigers and all that.
Yeah, I do. I want to work with them, but my favorite animal is a black jaguar, and I say this because I feel like they're very unknown. Not a lot of people know about them, and I'm kind of that way. Like, I'm out the way. And also, I just feel like we kind of like, I like the color of their eyes. And it's just like mine's too. Mine's a green, theirs a green. So I was just like, hey, something I look forward to. Because my whole life, everybody always told me, like, I got cat eyes. And I was just like, yeah, okay, cool. So, like, ever since then, it's just been like, I've been into, like, cats. Especially just like the black jaguars. Like I said, they just not known like that. So I'd rather be like, that's just kind of me. So I'd rather just be compared to that rather than, any other animal.
Okay. But yeah, I contacted her. I think I contacted you first. I think.
Yeah.
And I did it because I'm on a journey. I'm still growing my faith. And everything. So, but I did it because God sent me a message. He don't really like talk to me, but like He will give me like a little. It comes from like my brain. I would have like certain thoughts that just pass in randomly. Just like love like Jesus.
Right.
Like, Jesus, He wasn't like. He didn't really care who you were. He used to hang with prostitutes, He used to hang with all of that. Like, that just shows you, like, you gotta, don't be like too, like, just for the Christians out there, don't be too pushy, or don't push people away like that, just, you gotta talk to them, don't just hang with Christians, or just do that. It's just.
Don't judge, for real.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I feel like everybody is their own kind of person in their own way. I mean, if they don't feel they have the same beliefs or feel the same way as you, it's just not a tendency that you should just push them away. I feel like that's just like the weirdest thing ever, because like God made us the way we are. Even though they don't have the same beliefs as you can still help them become on that same belief, or help them believe the same thing you believe, or walk in that faith. But at the end of the day, don't judge, because I feel like you're not gonna get nowhere if you judging. That's just closed-minded, you know. So I feel like that's just like it's
Yep.
not a way to go.
Exactly. Yeah. But I had you up. I forgot. I told somebody. I was like, I'm gonna meet with this person. They're like, what? I was like, yeah. They're like, are you sure? Like, yeah. They're just, they're Christian, and they were like judgy, But I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
that's crazy.
yeah. They're like, what? There's a bunch of people who I hang out with who I've been trying to reach out to. They're like, really? Yep. I was like, it's just, you gotta, like, if they don't know who God is, or even if they don't want to see God, whatever, just just by your presence, or just don't push it. Like you said, don't judge, whatever. I don't care who you are, for real, for real. You could be anybody, but I don't care. I really don't care. So I did it because I was like, let me connect with more people from high school too. I was like, I need people from high school again. I want to bring that crew back, and it's been happening. So I've been on this whole journey, I guess. I've been meeting with people from high school, people from Virginia, and it's pretty cold right now, but.
Yeah, it's definitely cold out here. It's like probably like 30 something degrees out here.
Yep, like 30 something, but hey.
You gotta get it where you get in.
Yep. But yeah, not for it. It's just this is a brand, like Christian based brand, but like it's also like picking different people's brain, or just getting people from different people, and getting stuff from different people, and all that. It's like it'll be something beautiful. I don't know the outcome of it, but I do know something's gonna come out of it. That's gonna fall. Oh no. Okay. But I know something will come out of it, just because a lot of people have just been telling me stuff that I won't tell nobody else. Like, I was on the phone with a lady the other day. She was like, she's like, the youth needs people. They need people like you, or something like that. And I was like, what the heck? Like, how did she know I was just like reaching out to people like that? It's just, she was telling me different stuff like that I was thinking of. She basically like she's a follower of Christ too, but like she was like saying like she could see in the spiritual realm, whatever. And she was telling me a lot of stuff like that I never told nobody else, and it was just really over the phone. I was like, wow.
Dang.
But yeah, we'll see.
I feel like some people could tell by your aura.
That's true, but over the phone though, I never met her though.
The crazy part. I feel like some people say that a lot, because I've had people say that to me over the phone. I'd be like, how you know that? And they just be like, I could just tell, like, the way you talk and the way you hold yourself, and like, I know I've never met you in person, but I could just tell like something's good about you. Like, you just like feel like you someone who's willing to help. And I like to hear that, because it's just like, I am that person. I am willing to help. I am willing to be there, regardless of who you are, whatever you do. If you do anything bad, I'm not going to judge. I feel like I just want to help. And I feel like that's the only way to help people to get off that track, the way they're going, is just to not judge and be there. Because if you judge, or if you not gender somebody, but like, misinterpret somebody's or their character, then they won't feel obligated to trust you or open up to you. So if you do that, you're not going to get nowhere. So I feel like some people could just tell, like, that presence that you have is a good presence. So maybe that's what she was doing with you. She could just tell you had that good aura, or that good presence, or just the way you held yourself.
Yeah, I was shy though. I think you remember. I think you remember I was shy as in high school.
Same.
As a kid. Like she said I told her the stutter problem I had, and she remembered it. I was like, damn, it was that bad.
Crazy part is now I'm that way, and I think it's just because I have like anxiety. So it's just like I said, I like to force everything out that I'm thinking before I forget it, or like I just like sometimes I know how to say a word, but it's just like it won't come out right then in that moment, and I like kind of mess up and stumble on it, so I tend to stutter. And I'm cold right now, so I might stutter a lot, so be aware.
It's getting cold. I'm trying to fight it, but yeah, I was like, damn. She mentioned like, I remember you stuttered. I was like, damn, it was that bad. No, but it was from like anxiety. It was from like all that. Like I would go through stuff at home,
Yeah.
As a kid, I would even in my house where I live at now, like before, like my family members, they would they'd go clubbing all the time, Like I was raised by my sister basically when that happened, and then I wake up in the morning and there'll be some people would just pass out on the floor, drugs, just drugged out, or just drunk, I've seen a lot of stuff happening, like with the witchcraft too.
Oh wow.
Like someone in my family does it, live in my building. and I seen a lot of stuff happen. I seen people cry like a baby. I'm talking about like family member just comes down to her room, to her house, and I was there. She comes down from that person who does witchcraft, and she just starts like a baby, like just like on the floor,
Oh
and
wow.
like she has bad knees, she limps when she walks, but she was just like a baby. It was just a bunch of, I don't know, it's weird, and it's like an altar, like a little like a bunch of saints, a bunch of like a bunch of like candles lit up. I seen it, and it's like that's the like when I go up there, it's like as a kid I used to go up there, which is that it's like closed off, it's like barricaded. And I went in there one time. They were like, "No, get out, whatever." I didn't know what it was, but like it's a bunch of witchcraft, I seen it play out. Like I seen a lot of stuff happen, like to the point where like I seen people, not see people, but I heard people like die, like because of that. Like, or, like they put like a curse on them and it happened. I was like, wow. But like I said, I seen a lot of stuff, witchcraft and all that.
I want to understand that though. Like, what's the depth of that? Like, I understand there's books and there's spells and stuff like that, but like I want to know, what do you have to like believe? What's the higher up that you got to believe into doing stuff like that? Or like what makes people think that is okay to do those kind of things? And like I said, I don't judge, but it's just like I wonder how people brains work and operate to get to that point where they want to do harm to someone, or to even go deep in depth of what like doing witchcraft is. Like, I know there's good witchcraft and there's bad witchcraft, but overall, what is that like? What does people's mindsets go to when it's like that? That's kind of like a scary thing for me. I don't
Yeah.
want to ever experience that, but I just always want to understand how the way people's minds operate, and just understand like what's their thought process on why they wanted to do it. What did they choose to do with it? Or like, could it be a childhood trauma thing, like they were brought up in a bad like housing or environment where like they like have so much hatred towards the world to where they want to like do harm. I don't know. I had like a big thought process on that, but I'm gonna save that.
No, it's a bunch of different things that happen like with that when people want to do that witchcraft stuff, or like just that hate, that harm they want to put on someone. It's just a bunch of like childhood or just different generations, like my both of my Mexican side and especially my Mexican side, they're really into witchcraft. It's funny because they'll say like, "Oh, I thank God for like having this restaurant or whatever," but like they wear like a saint little necklace. It's just they don't really. I don't know what it's like. I don't know. They just say God. They just look good, I guess. I don't know, but like it's like it's very, very weird. You'll see like, my family. You'll see Bible verses, and you'll see Buddha, like a statue of Buddha right next to it. Like I posted that on my story before. It was went to my family member's house, and I saw that. I was like, wow. You see the scripture, you see a cross, right next to it just Buddha. So I was like, I don't know.
That's different.
It makes it's like confusing. I don't know, but
Yeah.
it comes from a lot of stuff. It comes from trauma, everything. It comes with a lot of stuff, and it does confuse me too. I'm like, but you say you believe in God, but we still doing witchcraft. I don't know. It's very weird.
Contradicting yourself. I feel like some people also say they believe in God just because they don't want to get judged by people who actually believe in God. I feel like that's a very big thing. So that's like me saying like to you believe in God, but I'd be like, in my head, I'm like, I don't believe in God. I don't believe He's real. I don't believe this. I don't believe that. But I'm only saying I believe in Him because you're here and I know you believe in it, and it might actually like cause you to feel like, okay, she don't believe in God. If I was to tell you, you'd be like, that's weird. If you was that kind of person, some people just tend to do that because they don't want nobody to be like contradicting them and making them feel like they wrong for saying what they saying.
Yeah.
So sometimes I feel like some people only say they believe in God because they don't want to be misjudged, or like feel like they gotta have like a whole speech, because sometimes a lot of people like to preach about God, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just to help you believe or make you understand, okay, God is real, to people who don't believe in it. But some people just don't want to hear that sometimes, and I think that's sometimes the main reason why people just be like, yeah, I believe in God, just so they don't have to have that talk with somebody or get that preach or whatever the case be in that sense.
That's true. It sucks because a lot of the Christians, I guess, they make us look bad, or like they be, I don't know, this is very they're judgy,
Yeah.
even though they say they're not judge, like don't judge, but they like even like at churches they dress a certain way. You think when you think of a Christian sometimes, or someone who believes in God, you like, oh, they go to church or they wear like a suit every time. It's very like professional, just I've been in those churches and it's just
I don't understand that because when they say you come to church, come as you are.
Yep.
Do not try to like prove that you just big fancy person because you Christian. I feel like that's just a little weird because I feel like God's gonna accept you rather if you have baggy clothes on, tore up shoes. I mean, it's also nice to have like a suit because of course it's like that's just a nice thing to do. You going to church, you want to look nice, but I feel like people set a standard like you gotta look this way. No, if you prefer that preference to dress like that, then dress like that. If you don't want to dress like that, you don't have to. Some people don't even have the money to dress that way, but they still believe in God and they want to come see God and speak to God. So I feel like they said, come as you are. Like,
Yep.
that's simple.
You're right. That's funny,
Yeah.
You're right though. Took the words out of my mouth. But yeah, it's just I'm on I don't know, it's just I'm on a journey, and it's just like I want to show people how you should show yourself. It's all about your presence too, how you present yourself. Like there's people who I know, and they're just not suited for it. They can't really talk to people, because just the way they say stuff. Like one thing you shouldn't do is be like, if someone's like just doesn't believe in God, or they're in the wrong path, they be like, I heard this happened before, and I was there. It was like oh, you need Jesus, and that sparked the whole hour. That sparked the whole outrage. It was crazy, and that's just the way you say stuff. It's just some people, they just can't do it. Like,
you can't be too aggressive with people either, because some people don't understand aggression. Like, if you become aggressive to someone, they're going to come aggressive with you. And it all depends on the person. I'm not saying everybody would do that, because I feel like sometimes when people come aggressive to me, I could do that too, but I choose not to do that because I feel like that just starts a whole different thing. And I really don't like that whole animosity thing, or like going at each other's neck. And I just feel like sometimes you just gotta respect people. At the end of the day, I know people make you mad and stuff, but talking to them in a calm way will get them to understand more. Some people don't understand like all that yelling or anger. Anger is evil. I'm not gonna lie. Anger is something that can be controlled, but you don't want to control it because you're so used of it. But it's just like, control it, because nobody will understand you. Nobody will want to be around you if you're going to continue to be like that. So like when people be preaching, I feel like they should just be not aggressive, because not everybody's going to understand that. And I feel like that's a hard thing a lot of people don't understand. When you voice is important. Voice is strong. And if you're not carrying it the right way, or in a simple and nice civil way, people will not listen to you or understand you. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just a big topic a lot of people don't speak on too.
you're right though. Like in the Bible, it says, you gotta watch your tongue. It says your tongue basically is saying like what you say, because it has
a lot of hold on it.
Yeah. Like it's very powerful.
Definitely.
It's I forgot what verse it was. It was like James something, but like it's something about the tongue, and it's like if you do that, like you say you're Christian, whatever, or you preach that you're God, you believe in God, but your tongue is very bad, and it basically says there's nothing. It's just like whatever you do is just make it like it's out the window. You believe in God, it's out the window, because it's your tongue. The way you say stuff to people, you gotta be careful. People have feelings. But yeah, one thing that I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh no, one thing that did help me, because I raised my niece like since I was like 10. Father's been out of her life. But I raised her like we kind of grew up together. I didn't have my teenage years to myself, But I raised her because I'll try to help her, with certain stuff like mentally or whatever school. And it was a process. It was like I had to learn how to speak with her. Now she'll come to me like, there's something happened in school one time, and she came to me, and she was just, and I believed her what she said. So it was just like we had that connection. I was like, she could come to me now and actually like have a conversation with me, and then I'll listen, But that's what she kind of helped me, She's also like I kind of speak like metaphorically sometimes, and she already get it. I was like, do you get what I'm saying? She's like, no. She straight up. So she's just like, no. I'm not understand what you're saying. And I tried to explain it to her, but no, I gotten better, you know.
Mhm.
Um, that's one thing. She's helped me a lot just from like speaking with people or just understanding everything, you know. But yeah, that's one thing with my niece. She's been, yeah, I raised her basically, you know. I kind of like, I want to say father figure, but like I'm there to speak, you know.
Yeah, it always just takes that one person to show you how you can communicate or talk. And I'll say that for myself, as far as like, I say my parents.
Mm.
I had a hard time communicating with them, but it was just like, as I kept talking to my therapist as I got older, I kept talking to her, and I was like, maybe if I just try explaining to them in a different way, maybe it'll help them change. And it helped them change a lot, because I definitely say my mom has changed a lot, and I definitely say my dad has changed a lot. But they still have some growing to do. But of course, me being able to change myself and help see if I can define and change my words in order to communicate better with them, in order for them to see that what they were doing wasn't right, I had to take a change myself. But that was because of me, but it also was because of that one person, which was my therapist. Just talking to someone else can give you an outlook on how something could have been said or done. Not saying I was talking anything crazy to them, but the way I like to explain things is different from the way that they understand things. So just changing the way you speak sometimes can also help other people understand what you're trying to say and communicate. And it's not bad to ask people for help, and I want people to know that definitely is always ask for help, regardless if you feel like someone's going to judge you or feel like you can't communicate or they won't understand you. There's so many ways you could try to explain to people, and sometimes they won't understand, but majority of the time they will. So I'll say definitely look for help, because it's always going to be that one person that helps you change or help better, like communication, for example, or help better you overall as a person. So like with your niece, I definitely say she's like one of the persons that was able to like help you change and realize, okay, maybe this is another way I should speak, or for her to understand, or use this and that and the third as far as how I'm going to communicate for her to understand. So I feel like it always just take that one person to help you realize, but you're always got to be willing to realize that yourself within the person telling you that. But yeah, it's just always sometimes that one person. It could be more too, but I feel like it's mainly one.
Yeah. But you're right though. You gotta seek help. Like you don't gotta like for Christians out there. You're like, oh, I wanna find a Christian therapist. You don't gotta be
Mhm.
like that. Like it says, go seek from the wise, like from wise people who are like
Mhm.
from like people who have like wisdom or just knowledge. You know, it's not really like it's not to me. It's not really the Bible's not already like oh Christian or go surround yourself with Christians. Obviously, like if they say, for example, let's say if you are a Christian and you start to hang out with people who have bad influence on you, then yes, you have to apart. Like you got what's it called? Apart from them, I guess.
Yeah, because it will like dawn on you that you're starting to turn out just like those people.
Yeah.
The more you hang out with them.
It just I guess it depends who you are, because like some
Yeah.
people could do it, some people can't. It just
Yeah.
depends who you are.
You're right.
But yeah, it's just don't like go see a therapist. You know, go
Mhm.
if you can. You know, if you're just find someone who you trust. You know, don't go like telling everybody your whole business. You know, because
Mhm.
then you don't know who you can trust.
Right. Everybody will be telling all your business.
Yeah,
Then you looking like, wow, I thought I could trust you. Nah, you gotta be careful. You gotta pick the chosen people who are right for you. Everybody has this persona that they're gonna show you in the beginning, but if you're not willing to sit there and actually pay attention to how they moving later on, not just in those couple of weeks of knowing them, but for a while of knowing them, you'll really see somebody's true color and what they were showing you at first. So you just gotta be very aware. And that's how I am. I'm very aware. Like some people will show me, okay, they a good person right then and there, and I'd be falling for it. But then I'd be like, wait, I gotta move a couple steps back and like watch you from a distance real quick, just to see what kind of person you are. And if you actually that genuine person you're showing at first, okay, cool. But if you're actually showing yourself different after, I'm not gonna stop being cool with you, but I'll just watch you and just know how to react to certain things you do, because I already know how you are now. I don't know. Yeah, you just gotta watch people. It's very hard sometimes, but just like keep your eyes open.
even when the people who like No, someone told me this before. I forgot who it was. It was some OG, I guess you could say. But 'cause I was getting to that point where I was gonna hang out with like a lot of people from the streets, I guess. And then someone saw it, and they're like in this type of environment. Of course, they like, oh, they're all with you, like they're all by your side, but like they'll ride or die for you. But once you keep surrounding yourself with those same people, it's like eventually they're gonna turn their backs on you. You know, it's just it's
Mm-hmm.
teachers. That's just how it happens. I'm like, you're right. I saw it, and it kind of I took a couple steps back because I wasn't heading, maybe I was heading the wrong direction. I don't know, but I was starting to surround myself with those people in high school, like all that. But yeah, someone told me it was like in that, like in the gangs and all that or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you have to be careful because there's a lot of backstabbers in those groups. They turn their back on you real quick. And yeah, yeah. I just can't go. I didn't know you were gonna show up, to be honest, because it was pretty cold. But
Yeah.
you showed up.
I will always show up. I told you that, like, when I first met you, well, not met you, because I've known him for a while, but, like, when I first was able to see him recently, I told him, I basically asked him, would you think I was going to show up?
Oh, yeah.
And he gave me his response, and I was like, if I'm being honest, I'm very open to, like, meeting up with people I went to school with. Like, I don't mind as long as you have true intentions. And I also like what he's doing as far as his channel, his videos and everything. And I feel like I want to be open to God too. Like, I'm still learning, not gonna lie. I'm not like very like close with everything as far as, you know, the Bible and everything else. So I'm still learning, and I was willing to like open my mind to learning and hoping that he can help me. And I just overall felt like he had good energy. The way he approached me, I felt like, okay, cool, this is someone I can talk to. This is someone I can get to know more, better on another level, more than just high school. I've known him in high school, but more so on this depth is different. And just overall, we change as a person as we get older anyway. So I didn't know him by now. So it was just like, I'd rather just get to know him and understand where he's coming from. But I definitely told him I thought he was going to think I was going to show up, but I definitely did, because that's just me. I always show up, when someone needs me, I'll always show up. If anybody needs help, I'll always show up. But I was definitely going to show up today, because I definitely told you I would. And I wasn't playing when I said I actually wanted to better myself when it comes to God and learn from you and also get help from you. Like, I definitely take that serious. So of course I showed up, even though it's coded, I don't know what, but I definitely was gonna do that, because I just feel like I'll be lying, and I don't like mistreating people and just telling them or giving them false hope that I'm gonna come and I don't come. That's what character that's gonna make me look like. That's gonna make me look like someone who's not reliable, and I really don't like that, because I am a college student. So as over the years I've gotten and learned more of like how to be more professional and mature, and I've always been mature, but it's a whole different another level when you get to that adulthood. So I definitely don't want to ever seem like I'm not reliable. That's just never me. So yeah, I showed up.
Yeah, it was like, because when you texted me, you were like, I'm gonna text you after the vacation. Okay, well, we'll see if she texted me. You texted me right when you came back from vacation. I was
Yeah,
like,
literally
oh,
the 29th
yep.
of December. I said, yep, I'm not lying. I'm going to make sure I hit him up. I told him I was going to hit him up when I came back from the Bahamas, and I was on it, because I was not playing. I'm not playing. Like, when I really, like, put my mind to something, I will do it. It might take me a while, but if someone's willing to help and offer the help, I'm going to take it, because you may never know when somebody ever going to offer that again. So you might as well just take it right then and there. Sometimes, even if you're busy, I'm busy a lot, but I'm still going to try to, like, find space to put this in there, So.
Yeah, I was like, because I didn't even went to the message. I scrolled back. I was like, you put the vacation date, and I was like, oh, that's today. I was like, what the heck? But no, I was like, okay, that's cool. I was like, damn, that's kind of when I was like, okay, she's probably gonna show up. I was like, wow. But you showed up. I was like,
Definitely.
if you didn't show up, I was gonna be eating tacos by myself. I was gonna be eating food by myself.
Yeah.
So nah. No, but I don't know. I usually, like, when that happens, I usually find something to do. Like, I'll go to like a bookstore or whatever. I don't really read books like that, but
Me either. But I want to get to it. But hey,
it's hard.
it takes time. It does.
You know how to read?
Yeah, of course. Okay. I mean, I do stutter a little bit, so when I read, it's not gonna be like an author. But yeah, I know how to read.
Okay. What was your reading level? What's your reading level now?
Huh?
What's your reading level?
I don't know. I don't read like that, but let's not talk about that because
Okay.
not middle school, elementary, man, oh man. I'm not a reader. I'm a math person. Like, my whole family is math people. Like, especially on my dad's side, we're all math people. So I get along with math better than English. And where I'm from the South Side. So, like, the way I talk is kind of like, it's proper, but it's not proper, you know. And I be trying to get out of that. And I know how to talk professional, but, you know, I still have my old ways. So,
Always.
yeah.
Yeah,
Talking about how, I'm stuttering. Talking the way I was from the area I was brought up in. Yeah. I think I said that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I stuttered and I was like, I can't remember what I was trying to say.
No, but yeah, it comes out for me sometimes. I'm not really, I don't got like a deep accent, but like it'll come out sometimes when I get a little angry sometimes, you know, or when I'm frustrated with someone at work.
Yeah.
I just be like, I don't know. But yeah, this channel actually grew a lot. Like, this channel has 28K subs.
That's good.
Because I posted like the shorts. That's what really it got, was just short, like the little TikTok little thing kind of. That's how it grew fast, like almost like within a month. And yeah, it was like, dang, that's cool. And I'm like, to people in high school who thought I was lame, look at me now.
Yeah, look at him now. Stop playing. Say no. No, for real though.
No, for real, it was like, I remember some of the people who said it, but you know.
True. People used to make fun of me for being tall, and now they, oh, you so pretty. This and that and the third. Like, where was all that energy when I was younger? Like, I don't like that. That's fake love. Like, come on now. You can't be degrading somebody now when they on their come up or they looking this way, looking that way. Now you like, oh, let me talk to her, or let me talk to him, or let me become cool with him. No. Simple as that. No. You should have been cool with me when I was back then, young, and the way you was making fun of me now is a whole different story. Like, no. I just feel like no. So, no. Say no. No.
I thought I was gonna be shy, but I didn't realize that people were walking.
I was shy too, but I don't think they really paying attention to us.
Yeah, I was like, man, people gonna be watching us or whatever. Nah, now I'm just like.
And the crazy part is, you thought I wasn't gonna come. I gotta pee, and I came here. I didn't even stop to go to the bathroom.
That is wild.
That's the crazy part. Like, when I say I be on top of like making sure I'm reliable, will stop and I even go to the bathroom. Like, literally, I have to use the restroom, but we're gonna keep doing this.
You should have went. I
should have though, but I was like, I don't want to have him waiting.
But
like, I don't like that.
It was good because I was in the car with the heat on, you know.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was too, but it was like, so win lose situation, because I don't want you waiting, and then you were like, she not showing up. But I could tell you I was going to the restroom, but
yeah.
Who knows? I don't know. My mind don't be thinking that. If I just be like, nope, you can't be late.
I thought she took your car.
She don't know how to drive.
Yeah, damn. Oh, that's actually the spot where a couple of weeks ago where I broke down like this because I was praying to God, and just something came over me. I went home, took every distraction away, my PlayStation, everything. That's the spot right there. It was raining. That was like dark. Just sat in my car. Boom. It's actually the spot right there. You know, that's the spot.
That's crazy.
Yep. You should have went to the bathroom.
I should have.
No, but for real, she's actually a real one. She actually posted a video I posted. I was like, dang. I didn't know until Eduardo had he screenshotted it. And he was like, bro, she posted it like she posted it.
Yeah, he was shocked.
Yeah.
I bet. He was like, what?
And then you started the trend, and then everybody else started posting it. I was like, damn.
As I should. Follow the trend. Support.
You started the trend, everybody just started copying you, you know?
I'm glad, because that's the only way people would like know about you is if we started trend on getting you out there. I'd rather do that and then not be a fake person and be like, oh yeah, I see it, I'm gonna like it, but that's it. Nah, I'm gonna help you out. Yeah, oh my gosh, it's cold.
I was in shock, but I was like, damn, she actually did it. Okay, trying to wrap this up. I know you got to pee, but yeah,
it was a nice talk, though.
It was a nice talk, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's it. Subscribe, all that, you know.
He said that's it. Subscribe and that's all.
It's pretty cold, stay warm.
Stay warm out
And-
here, y'all. Definitely make sure y'all bundled up.
Yep.
This weather ain't no joke. One minute it wants to snow, next minute it want to rain, next minute it just want to be windy. I don't know. I'm ready for the summer. I'm not a summer baby, but please take me to summer right now.
And make sure you use the bathroom before you go anywhere.
Yeah, definitely. That's my problem. I'll definitely say that. That's definitely one issue I have, and I'll tell y'all, please do not do it because y'all gonna mess up your bladder. I have this thing on instead of going to the bathroom before I leave, even if I don't gotta go to the bathroom, just do it. I'm telling you, it will help. My mind be somewhere else.
You sound like the teachers.
I'm just trying to let y'all know because God forbid I have this issue every time. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. I don't have to go to the bathroom. Okay, cool. But now I'm just have to just start going every time I leave somewhere because I swear I always got to go to the restroom.
Kids, remember, use the bathroom before we leave. All right, that's it.